Check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Choo, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up. Then it bust it open, lift it up. Yeah. Come on, lift it up. Then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. Bend it for you, rock it for you, lift it up, baby. Mix it when you bust it up.
Come on, blaze. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Sorry. False alarm. The mute was on. Hello. Happy Sunday. How y'all doing? Come on in. It's Sunday. I hadn't seen y'all in at least over a week. So I was going to do a video, but then I said, no, I need to go see my dolls and dimes. So I decided to come over here. And I said we could just joke this live. Like, I mean, I could have did a video. That's cool. But I miss y'all. I wanted to come over here and see y'all. I ain't seen y'all in a little minute. How y'all doing? Get in here. Get the likes up on the video. Shout out to everybody in the building. Subscribe to the channel. We are getting the channel to 100K before the end of the year. So you guys be a part of history. Subscribe to the channel. If you are a new doll or Dawn, welcome to the dollhouse. Welcome on in. If you are a returning doll or Dawn, welcome back, y'all. I miss y'all. We got a juice. I hate that we're josing off of, unfortunately, our internet nephew's unfortunate, what seems to be possibly his demise, but ultimately we're here to joke. Yes, I'm sorry about Educational Friday. I had meant to do Educational Friday, y'all, but when I got off the live at 4, I had to go drop Saint off at his Gammys. I had to go do a whole bunch of stuff, and by the time I sat down, it was like 7:30, and I was like, there's no way I can do Educational Friday. So I apologize. I will make it up to you. Speaking of, I was talking to my grandma last night. I might upload that because I recorded it. Hopefully I recorded it. We'll see. But shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. We are here because everything that I've been telling y'all that was going to come to pass is coming to pass. Junior, our internet nephew, Junior, unfortunately, is in the hands and the arms of the people who mean him no good. Apparently, we've been paying attention to Junior since he come on into this world, and Junior has been on the go so much so I call him Lil Uber. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, yes. Junior ain't laid down since he got here. You see what I'm saying? But it's because his mother is a gypsy. And I mean Rockhead. And she comes from a family of gypsies. I also told you guys, I don't know if it was this channel or the other, but I also told y'all that family is cursed. Remember I told y'all that family was cursed? I said it. I've been feeling it since the mama came on there talking about the stories of the people that came before them. I said it. I said the family is cursed. And when I seen, which one was it on top of that car? Let me go pull it up. When I had seen what I had seen, I said, ain't nobody gonna tell me different. That family, that Rockhead family is cursed. Chrisean is a chip off the old block. Do you hear me? She is literally a chip off the old block. Chrisean is probably not the worst, unfortunately. She's probably not the worst of that family. And I'm not saying this to be in a position of, like, oh, like, oh, trying to talk down on these people, but there's something very dark about this family. I'm telling you, I'm looking for that video of her on top of that call. When she was on top of that call doing like this, like she was, girl, hold on, let me go get it. I'm going to get it. Don't play with me. I tell you, y'all gonna listen to me. I am the prophetess, okay? Self-proclaimed, but still. I mean, y'all believe them old women at the church be prophetess. Let me be prophetess, boo. Okay, self-proclaimed prophetess. Hold on, let me see. Chrisean. What is it, Chasity? Is that her? Which one of them was on top of that call looking like everything but God was in her? Is it this one? No. Yay. Tessa. It was Tessa. Hold on. Tessa was the one on top of that call. Hold on. It's so many sisters, y'all. I can hardly keep up, girl. It's so much going on, honey. Here she go. You not about to tell me this family is not possessed. Not possessed. I'm sorry. Possessed is a intermediate situation. Baby, look, this family
ain't got a mask and a rat.
I don't care what nobody say. This, listen to me and listen to me good. This is not normal. This, even under the most stress, under the most crazy environment, this is not normal. Okay, let's start there first. So Danielle Pickett said, I live in Baltimore and it's normal. Well, in a sense of normalcy and seeing it, yes, Danielle, I agree. Yes, in that sense, I agree. It's normal. But in the average human sense, this ain't normal. You see what I'm saying? I know certain things happen in hoods. Trust me. I'm from there. I get it. And in certain hoods, this would be normal. This would be a Thursday. Like, oh, girl, that's Tessa again. You know what I'm saying? So we get that. But I'm saying amongst humanity, you feel what I'm saying? This isn't normal. Not only is this not normal, it wasn't normal for her to just come back to the internet like, yeah, I was out there. Yeah, I was on top of the car. I was possessed. And so I'm not ashamed. You should be ashamed. Girl, you look like you need to be locked up in a straitjacket. This family has a curse on it. And got naked. Oh, yeah, she sure did get naked. Let me tell you something. This family has a curse on it. This family, I don't know who, what karmic, I don't know. Listen, this family has a curse on it. And I believe that when Chrisean came into the industry, y'all were looking at this light-skinned, quote-unquote, pretty girl who looked so innocent, cry at the drop of a hat. Y'all thought that this was some beautiful girl who just got tainted by Blueface. These are the facts, or these are what I believe to be the facts. What I believe to be the facts was these were some demons. Chrisean come in this shit with a demon on her back. You see what I'm saying? This ain't no. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you guys. Chrisean didn't walk into this demonic energy. Okay? I don't believe this. I do not believe at any given point Chrisean walked into this demonic world. When she moved to LA, that is not her introduction to demonic behavior or any of this crap. Because this family is cursed. Now, if any of you have heard of any of the stories, and I might have to dig in my archives, because we talked about it on the channel before. But if any of you have heard any of the stories from her mother talked about, and even from China, they spoke about how their grandfather was essaying children in the family. Like, going all the way. Like, I'm trying to say it without saying it. Trigger warning, trigger warning. Like, babies that are months old and an old man go all the way. Leave it at that. This is the bloodline that these people come from. And this ain't my words. This they words. This is the bloodline that these people come from. I'm talking about a grandfather and a baby. All the way. I'm talking about full all the way, Fort Base, 100, all the way. Take it how you want to take it. You know exactly what I'm saying. This is the bloodline that this girl come from. Blueface was not the evil. Don't get me wrong. Blueface got his stuff. Carlissa and all them, they their own set of demons. They got their own stuff going on. But they were a meeting of demons. But what I believe was Blueface realized Chrisean was probably a bigger demon than he even thought he could ever be. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? I believe there were soul ties when it came to this connection. When she wrote on the wall in blood, I love you, Blue. I believe that could have been menstrual blood. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I believe there were a crap ton of witchcraft, a crap ton of soul ties. And I don't know if the sisters be into that stuff. I can't tell you. But let me tell you something. Blue thought he was bad till he ran across this hill. Chrisean has been able to mask. Listen, she is a Pisces. Let me tell you something about Pisces. I am a Pisces. The Pisces symbols is two fishes swimming in different directions. This is what's amazing about a Pisces. I'm telling you, coming from one. This is what's amazing about a Pisces. When we want people to see the fish going in the right direction, meaning the happy side of us, we know how to put that on and put it on and nobody will ever detect it. Listen, this is why I can clock this Rockhead the way I can clock her, because I am a Pisces. Not only am I a Pisces, I am a Pisces woman. Not only that, I am an empath. Not only that, I have high intuitive skills. I am extremely gifted and doggone all of this stuff. I can see right through Chrisean. You can't see her. I can see her. She's very, very clever. Listen, she's very, very clever at showing the side that looks soft, that looks feminine. Not even when she's being masculine. She shows you the soft side to make you fall for her. She uses the things that you cherish, your God, your religion, your children. She uses that to get your sympathy. She listen, she harvests your energy, but you don't see that fish going that left side, going that other direction. When you wake up that fish that goes, that swims in the other direction, not the one you see every day. That's the one you see going in the right direction. That's the happy-go-lucky, hey, I love everybody, kisses and hugs. But when you don't see that other fish going in that other direction, that's the one that's going to bite the out of you. Listen to me. A lot of serial killers are Pisces for a reason. You think Geminis are crazy? You run across the wrong Pisces, listen to me. This is a fact. There are a large number of serial killers in past history. Look it up. They are Pisces because those fish can be very, very deceiving. Okay? And I clock Chrisean so well because I can see the other fish. You can't. That girl come off an evil stock of bloodline. She come into the world with this shit on her. Listen to me. She didn't just jump off the porch. You think running into Carlissa and Blueface is her first introduction to this stuff? You are insane. This girl, this ain't her first rodeo. Listen. This is what they do. This bloodline is cursed. I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe Junior coming here and being put and forced in the spotlight is push to do something about this here bloodline they got going on. Something got to shake, because this here is ridiculous. Now, the most recent news we done got, because we done seen the whole family throw it off. You see what I'm saying? And the most recent news we done got, Chrisean going back and forth with her sisters, because these are the facts. Let's call a thing a thing. Without Chrisean's sisters, she would have had to get nannies, and we'd have already been exposed to what's been going on with this baby. Chrisean don't give a damn about none of her sisters. Blood has never been thicker than water in Chrisean's book. Never. See, the average person believes that my blood, my sister, or my brother, even when they kick me in the behind, that's still my blood. That's it. That girl come into the world and didn't give a damn about nobody but her. She came in with a mission. This is just my conspiracy theory, okay? That girl uses her family. This is what Chrisean does. Chrisean believes, or Chrisean knows, that there's an image amongst her family that she's rich and she's famous, even though Chrisean is not rich nor famous. She hood famous. At one point in time, she was famous. Yeah, no more. Nobody checks for Chrisean but us who running behind Junior and the ones who running behind Rockhead her damn self. But to the naked eye and to the ignorant and her family, what's going on, my Trail Smith? What's up, Facebook? To the naked eye and to the ignorant family, they think that she has money, they think that she has fame, and they run behind her. Chrisean uses this to her advantage. This is why the baby goes from sister to sister. Chrisean don't give a damn about none of them sisters. She showed you who she was when she had January and March jump Chasity. And if she was closer to any of the sisters, at least Chasity and her was seemingly the closest. She showed you who she was. You got to open your eyes. Chrisean don't care about none of their sisters. And what she does is she reeled them in by saying, oh, yeah, come on in. Come on, Tifa. Not Tifa, because Tifa got her own bag. The rest of them. Come on, Tessa. Come on, Terrine. Come on, Chasity. She bring them out. Let them go to a red carpet or two. Get her around some people she's still lingering around with in the industry, because there ain't nobody who's of any substance. Shout out to Chaotic. That's my little cousin. Love him down, but he like a D-list reality celebrity star. Love him down, though. But nobody of substance is messing with Chrisean. But if you somebody who ain't never been around nobody, a Chaotic is lit. So Chrisean bring her sisters and families around a Chaotic. Give them the illusion that she still got all this money, she still got all this clout and all this fame, and this is what keeps them under her thumb. This is what keeps her having full babysitters 24/7, 365, because all she has to do is keep up the illusion that I am the clout and I am the money. And because they so broke, poor, and I mean in their pockets and their mind, they so easily led astray, and they just want to get close to her in any facet, even if it means babysitting their nephew, knowing some things could be wrong. That's the fact. And whenever Chrisean get up, or when she thinks she's up, Chrisean gives them her pale ass to kiss every single time. This is not new. This is a cycle. Chrisean has been doing this probably all her life. She is a user. Chrisean don't care about nothing. And quiet as is kept, she does love Blueface, but she loves the idea of Blueface more than Blueface. If Chrisean could have Blueface in death, listen, if Chrisean could have Blueface in death, but still get the clout and money and attention off of his name, she would. It's not about nothing and nobody but Chrisean. Even her own baby fall by the wayside. Chrisean don't care about nobody and nothing but Chrisean. Okay? And she uses everybody in her sight. All her siblings, most of them know they being used, but they don't even care. As long as when she go live, I'm in the background. Hey, Sean, as long as when she go live, I got Junior on my lap. Or as long as I get to go live or post a video with me and Junior or me and her at the mall. That's all they care, because clout is the new currency. Clout means more than money. Some of them are just happy to say, that's my cousin, and get to go online and show everybody the picture. See, I told you that was my cousin. Look, and I got 1111 in the chat, so I know I ain't lying. Look, I told you that was my cousin. Look, that's my cousin. Look, we on live together. Look. Chassity only hooking back up with Chrisean because Chassity on the down and down too. But going with the way Chrisean moving, they ain't even gonna be able to make it, because Chrisean is such a self-destructive person. She don't even realize when she's sticking her own foot up her own behind. Because let me tell you something, the only safety she had from his tea, from Chrisean Jr.'s tea, is her sister's babysitting. Because one thing about her sisters, even though me and you might get into it, that's still my nephew. I'm gonna be very selective about how much I feel about my nephew, because that's my blood. Even though I won't come out here and say whatever I want to say, I gotta be real selective, because as much as I want to get back at you and strangle you by your neck, little girl, that's still my little nephew. Chrisean doesn't realize that getting into it with her sisters and coming out making up new stories about her sisters is really making her vulnerable, because they got all her teeth. And if she keep pushing them, they gonna put out all the tea. And so far, Terrine is already putting out some of the tea. But it's a lot of stuff I told y'all we already knew. Number one, we believe Junior to be blind. Here comes Terrine telling us that the doctor said Rockhead had chlamydia and told her not to do a vaginal birth, and she decided she still was going to do the vaginal birth. And let me address this. I'm so tired of you ignorant bitches. Get me up here. I'm so tired of you ignorant bitches thinking that every hospital is the same. Hospitals are private entities. They are not government entities, okay? The hospital is not like the courthouse, okay? Although they have the same overall rules, things are different in every single hospital. On top of that, doctors are different. People are different. Your doctor that do something for you may not be the same when another doctor do it for another person. Just because when you had your baby, they drug test you, don't mean that every time a woman have a baby, they get drug tested in every hospital, because it's not the truth. I didn't get no drug test when I had my baby. I didn't have no suspicions of drugs. Y'all get to saying there's no way she could have had that baby vaginally and the doctor knew and would have said something. They wouldn't have let her do that. You believe that these doctors, that every doctor have integrity? Not to mention, fool, she had the baby at a birthing center, not a hospital. That's even more private than a hospital. So whatever they wanted to do behind closed doors with Rockhead, if they wanted to, they could have done it. Stop acting like the general hospital you in your neighborhood is the way that every hospital act, because it's not. Everybody has a price. And the old saying that the old folks used to say is, money talk and bush walks. And Chrisean walked in that doggone birthing center with cash. You get it? It's a lot went on with Junior's birth that shouldn't have went on. For instance, going live on IG. I don't know no doctor would have let her go live and let us see her give birth on goddamn IG. But they let it happen down at the birthing center with Rockhead walking in with a whole wallet full of cash. So don't tell me, oh, they would have never let that. You don't know what they would have did, duck, goose, Rockhead. You don't know you assume that doctors, lawyers, and police, all these people have all this integrity. That's your problem. That's your problem. So yeah, I believe they could have told her, hey girl, we tested you. You got chlamydia. You probably shouldn't do a vaginal birth. But Chrisean probably was saying, but I'm trying to go live on IG, go viral. I can't go viral on a C-section. It's not going to hit like that. Plus, if I get a C-section, all my haters going to want to know why I got a C-section. They might look into my stuff and start to realize I might have some doggone chlamydia or something. They might they might find somebody to spill my tea who got my charts or something. She wasn't going to risk that. Because remember, it's not even about Junior. It's all about Chrisean. So I believe that the doctor told her, hey, girl, we tested you. You came back positive for chlamydia, and you should not have this baby vaginally. Here are the risks. And I believe Chrisean said, I'm having my baby vaginally. Now, is that the reason why I believe Junior could be blind? Possibly. That along with obsessive alcohol consumption during pregnancy, obsessive marijuana, and God knows what else. It could be a multitude of things. On top of that, the bitch is slow as a turtle. The poor baby probably ain't stood a chance even if she was healthy all 9 months. Because Rockhead is slow as a turtle. And if you see the rest of this family, you know everybody missing at least 3-4 crayons out the Crayola box. Can we talk? So Paul Jr. really started, he didn't even get to start at the race at the beginning with the rest of the people. My poor baby Junior starting from behind. But all lies will be exposed. All lies will be exposed. She's about to get exposed. You think Terrine coming out here telling us that she had that baby with chlamydia on her coochie was bad? Wait till you hear the rest. Oh, you ain't listen. When you dealing with somebody who's so self-destructive and so self-absorbed that they don't mind self-destructing and destructing and destroying everything around them, they go to no ends. These people have no bounds and no leaps for how far they will go. Just wait till you get the real tea. And I don't know what the real tea is yet. But mark my word, I'm Prophetess Vu is about to come out. Okay. And a lot of the things we've been over here speculating is going to come out to be the God's honest truth. Now, I heard with Terrine and them, they was trying to get the baby to get down to the hospital to get his paperwork so they can get him a doctor's appointments and all of that stuff. This is another thing. I don't want people to say, if y'all care about the baby, just help the baby. You can't just bring a random baby to the hospital, dummy. Unless you're going to drop it off and walk away. Everything is not as 1, 2, 3 as people think it is, okay? But the point I'm making is this. Chrisean is probably one of the darkest of Charlotte. What's the lady name? What's her mama's name? Listen, I know y'all might feel like her mama this, that, and the third, but there's something very innocent and pure on her mama heart. Chrisean's mother, I adore that woman. I don't know what it is. I see her and I see that she's suffering through an illness. I see that lady has suffered through a lot of trials and probably a lot of abuse. And that's probably why she ill under this illness of drugs. Charlotte, that's her name. Listen, I see pureness on that lady's heart. I don't see nothing bad on that lady's heart. I'm not saying she ain't do nothing bad. I'm just saying I see something pure on her heart. I love their mama. Even though she's made some real jacked up mistakes and shitted out 12 rotten eggs. You see what I'm saying? But ultimately, there is something really bad in the spawn going on from that whole seed. And I think it's coming from that daddy side of the family. We're going to go back and dig into that stuff. Remember, I told y'all, at one point in time, see, y'all, welcome to the dollhouse, y'all. Y'all just got here. We've been on this. Girl, China hadn't came out and talked about how she was molested or assaulted by Chrisean them daddy. And then it turns out the mama came out and talked about how her father-in-law molested his daughters. And one of them got mad, or one of them tried to run away and ended up getting killed. And her name was Tessa too. Girl, y'all got to catch up, Mustard. Where y'all been? This family is dark. One of them walking in on a grandfather with a little bitty baby. A little bitty baby. The grandfather was doing more than touching, Great T. Shout out to my mind. The grandfather was doing way more than touching. Touching? You was lucky if you got touched, allegedly. Touching? You was lucky if you got touched, allegedly. Allegedly. So when everybody was running around here freaking out about Chrisean saying that when Chasity did something when they were children, I understood it because I know further back than a lot of y'all know. Because I'm not looking at when I see, listen, and I need this. I don't know who needs to hear this in this comment section. Whenever you see children doing something egregious, instead of just immediately being upset, I get it, we get mad. We need to start investigating where these children get this from. Where did this come from? I don't care what it is. Instead of immediately being upset and just going off the deep end and being mad and whooping ass, I get it, we gonna whoop ass. That's gonna happen. But what I'm saying is we need to start breaking these generational curses. Let's start stopping and saying, wait a minute, my baby or this child is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Where does baby get this from? Let's start cutting this shit off at the head. Okay? Now, I don't know who needed to hear that, but we need to break that generational curse of dealing with the children because these children ain't coming up with this stuff on their own. It's coming from adults in the family or around these children. Okay? Now, back into the situation. Let's get into this whole situation. So now I'm hearing Chassity got arrested. Yeah, Chasity got arrested. She had the churn. She just posted Junior in her baby the other day because remember, Chrisean had to take the baby. Let's start over. So I don't even want to go get all this stuff. I really don't want to go get all this stuff. I'm gonna just give y'all the cliff notes because y'all know what's been going on. If you don't know, it's on all the videos on the channel. Go check it out. So Chrisean has been going all around the world with Bino, her new boyfriend. She's been all over the world with Bino. And we all know since she had Junior, that baby been between Chasity, Tessa, and Terrine. Those three for a fact. We know for a fact either when she locked up or she running the streets. You see what I'm saying? Between Chasity, Tessa, or Terrine, that's what a baby. Now let's start with Tessa. Tessa is the one she lied and said that she was going to get a restaurant, telling us that she was going to get Tessa a restaurant when Tessa was out there selling them damn Section 8 plates out the window. Ain't nobody going to buy them plates out no building. They didn't want to buy them plates out the window. So we know good and well nobody wasn't going to buy Tessa plates out no goddamn building. Then on top of that, Rockhead ain't had no money. This round of time, Rockhead was telling us that she was buying islands, calling them Blue Rock Islands and things of that nature. Rest in peace to the dog. So she done lied to Tessa, told Tessa, come on, girl, come watch Junior while I run the streets with Blueface. And I'm going to buy you a restaurant. Tessa allegedly said she lost her apartment, which was her project. Tessa lost her project moving in, trying to go take care of Junior, trying to go be the help. Got all the way over there, had fights all over her head. She trying to cover Junior. Junior getting kidnapped. Girl, it was a mess. And then all of a sudden, Tessa comes out to tell us it was all a lie. Rockhead was lying. She said because she ain't getting no restaurant. Well, duck, goose. Tessa, you need to watch me, girl. I could have been told you that. Now that's Tessa out the way. Who next? Chasity. Chasity didn't have Junior as much as Tessa, but when Chasity was like the emergency babysitter, like, oh snap, I can't get in touch with Chasity, or me and Terrine beefing, or me and so-and-so beefing Chasity, can you get the baby? But whenever Chasity did get the baby, just like the rest of them, they go live, post the baby, because everybody knows Junior comes with clout. Yeah, Marsh had Junior too. I can't forget about Marsh, but I'm talking about her sisters in particular. I'm talking about how she uses her sisters. But she would use Chasity, but the moment Chasity wouldn't take her side against that stuff with Tifa, then what happened? What happened as soon as Chasity would not take her side and lie on her or lie on Tifa with her and say that Tifa did something? Soon as Chasity wouldn't get in the middle of that crap, soon as she did that, Chrisean flipped the script and told us Chasity X, Y, and Z. This is what she does. She's a pathological liar. Now let's get to Terrine. Terrine is the one who had Junior. For me, I didn't know she had him as much as she had him until I started paying attention. Now, one thing I will give to Terrine, I'll say this when it comes to Chasity, from what I've seen off the internet. When Chasity had Junior, it looked like he didn't go hungry. It looked like he didn't, like if he needed a nap, it looked like whatever he needed, he was straight. When he's with Terrine, this is what I will say. Terrine looked like she was working with him. Terrine was the one put up the video of Junior sitting up. We had never seen that. Every time we seen him, Chrisean had him laying him on his back. That's why the back of his head so flat. You see what I'm saying? At least Terrine, you could tell, would try to work with the baby. So if you ask me, from what it looked like, Terrine seemed to be the most viable place for Junior out of her sisters. Okay, hey Terry, thank you for coming. She said it's her first live. Okay, so in my opinion, as far as progression, it seemed like Terrine was the better option. She looked like she was trying to work with this baby. When Chrisean went to jail and Terrine posted that baby sitting up and doing all types of stuff, we know Chrisean wasn't doing that, because every time she got on the live, all Chrisean did was go on live and you hear Junior in the back. I'm like, what the? Is that a goddamn hawk? No, it's Junior crying for his mama. That's a shame. So we know she wasn't working with Junior. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like Terrine was the best place for Junior to be. At least he was getting some work done. Okay, somebody said Terrine threw him violently in the back seat. You know what? Junior done been through worse. He all right. I'll take a throw into the back seat if we can get him walking and talking and eating. I'll take it. You know what? You got it. Life is about give and take. Listen to me and listen to me good. Life is about give and take. If Junior got to get thrown in the back seat for him to walk, talk, and eat, then goddamn it, Terrine, toss that little nigga again. You see what I'm saying? We got to pick our priorities. We got to pick what we want. What's more important, Junior being placed down silently and softly, or him walking, talking, and eating? He be all right. He tough. He done been through way worse. And this is not funny. I feel so bad. This is so not fun. I feel bad. Lord, forgive me, God. I feel bad, but this is, you know what I mean? Like, this is bad. I feel so, God, you know my heart. You know I do not mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean it like that, but goddamn it, if Terrine gonna get the baby to walking and talking and eating, then goddamn it, she could toss him a couple of times. It ain't gonna kill him. You know, shit. Beggars can't be choosy. Beggars can't. Your mom ever told, look, beggars can't be choosy. All right, just throw them one more time then. Just give them the walk and talk then. Shit. We trying to get some progression going. Let's move on. Anyway, where was I going with this? Girl, it got me crying laughing. So yeah, at least she was working with the baby. Okay, at least she was working with the baby. Okay, now fast forward. I guess Chrisean got into it with Terrine. Terrine feels like, girl, you over here calling shots, streaming, going live, telling me to go buy this, go buy that. And at first, when Chrisean was saying, oh, bring me the receipt, let me see the numbers and all that, I was like, well, I get it. You got to guard your money around people, because people will be like, oh, it costs $100 when it only costs $20 and be pocketing $80. So I get that. But then the more I started paying attention, not saying that couldn't have been happening, because that's possible too. But the more I started paying attention to what Terrine was saying, Terrine started making sense. Like, bitch, you over here telling me do X, Y, and Z, do that, and the third, but you ain't sending no money. And according to Terrine said she was spending her money, okay, to get what Junior needed. So with that being said, yeah, don't stream calling me, telling me to go order this and order that and go get this. No, bitch, send me the money. I'm not moving nothing until you send me the money. See, what it is Chrisean just needs somewhere safe where she knows nobody ain't going to spill Junior teeth. She don't give a damn what they doing with Junior. She just needs somewhere safe where she put Junior while she go run the streets and do what she want to do. She does not care about that baby. I don't believe she does. Not at all. Long story short, they got into it and Terrine told her, come get your baby. Mind you, Terrine is still salty because Chrisean is back cool with Marsh. Now, Marsh is the other person that Junior has been raised by. Yes, Junior's 2 years old. He's been raised by at least 4 people. 5, including Rockhead. And he's 2. Okay? So now his other mama, March became back cool with Chrisean. Now, Chrisean got March in January. That's her friends, Jan and March. January and March. She got them to jump her sister, Tifa. Now, family is like this. Right, wrong, and indifferent. Bitch, you're not about to jump my sister. And they took Chrisean back because that's their sister. But I understand the sentiment, bitch, I'm not taking your friends back, though. So when Chrisean and Terrine got into it, Terrine told Chrisean, I'm going to whoop your motherfucking ass, first of all. Let's start that first. So only you could come get the baby or March could come get the baby. Either way, whatever one of you bitches come get this baby, I'm going to whoop your motherfucking ass. And you know what? At that point in time, I felt Terrine. I felt her. I was on Terrine's side, and let me tell you why. When you fed up, when somebody done really played with you and played with you and played with you, and you done did for somebody and did for somebody and did for somebody, and you sacrificing, and then a nigga gonna really get on this internet and play with you in your face. See, especially when you know the real behind the scenes, this not the internet. When I know the real, it hit different. So I felt Terrine when Terrine said, no, bitch. All right, bet. Come get your baby. But can't nobody come get him but you or bring that bitch March. Bring one of you bitches come get him. How about that? I felt her. She wasn't wrong. Regardless to the ins and outs of the argument at that particular moment in time, she wasn't wrong. She wasn't wrong. And as mad as she was, I could tell she was going to pulverize Chrisean's ass. And when Chrisean responded, I knew Chrisean thought she was going to pulverize her ass. What Chrisean got on this internet saying, Terrine talking about come get the baby. I'm not going to get that baby. I'll bring the SWAT team. I'll bring the police. I'll bring the Navy SEALs, but I ain't going to get that baby. The same thing she said with Tifa. Think about it. See, Chrisean bad to us. She not bad to her sisters, okay? Same thing she said about Tifa. When she was getting January and March to fight Tifa, what she said in that confessional? I sure hope they got a weapon or something. Shit, because Tifa, shit. I sure hope they know how to fight. I sure hope they got something because Tifa, she's an evil bitch. You see what I'm saying? She already know what it is. She running a play on the internet and on people who don't know her. But the people who know the real, like Terrine and them, they on here like, man, fuck all that. When I catch you, and you know I don't play with you. When I catch you, I'ma peel you, bitch. And honestly, I don't feel bad. Terrine is well within her right to peel Chrisean all the way back. She have every single right to roll that bitch like a meatball. You see what I'm saying? Because, bitch, I'm holding your secrets and I'm taking care of your baby. Yeah. But listen, all lies will be exposed. It's about to come out. Now, I want to get into recently. We fast forward. So now we fast forward and apparently Terrine has come out again and spilled the tea that Chrisean had this baby with chlamydia on her cooch. No, before we do that, let's start with Destiny, right? Now, Destiny is Chrisean's niece. Now, mind you, Chrisean is back beefing with the family, but I told you she didn't mind beefing with the family because Chrisean is using her family, okay? Y'all get the likes up on the video. Let the people know we around here, Joseph. All right. So Chrisean is beefing with her niece, Destiny. Now, which one is Destiny? Is Destiny Terrine's daughter? Put it in the chat. I can't remember. But either way, Destiny came out and said that Chrisean is using Junior as a pawn, basically saying what we all been saying. Okay, it's okay. They say, yeah, that's Terrine's daughter. Okay, so her niece had came out first and was spilling tea on her, saying that, girl, you over here using this baby as a pawn, and my mama been taking care of this baby, doing X, Y, and Z, and basically you wrong, which any daughter would do for their mama, okay? And Chrisean responded to her, but before we get to Chrisean's response, let's get into what the niece said. Look at what the niece Destiny said. It says Chrisean responded to her niece. We'll get to that. Y'all like the video, y'all. Sorry. It says, huh? What? Could you please repeat that? I am perplexed as to why it is perceived as a negative response. It is quite absurd how you become so upset over my mother not taking your side. You must acknowledge your mistakes and comprehend them. You wish to continue discussing finances when it has never been about money. Financial issues have never been a concern for us, and if we find ourselves if we find ourselves lacking, I can hardly see with the glare. If we find ourselves lacking, we will manage to obtain it, with you being the last resort and truly never ran an option. It says, my mother generously contributes for the little one. She works tirelessly to ensure his well-being. Despite her own challenges, she strives diligently to assist him and provide for him, often without fully understanding him often without fully understanding his actual needs. Let me repeat that because I want to make sure this is clear, because she's saying a lot without saying a lot. She says she works tirelessly to ensure his well-being despite her own challenges. She strives diligently to assist him and provide for him, often without fully understanding him and providing for him. Let me tell you something. What that says to me is, sorry, let me take some water. What that says to me is, when she's dealing with this baby, trying to work with this baby, it's hard to address his needs because she don't know exactly what's wrong with him. Okay? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like what she's saying is, my mama been working, trying to take care of this baby, trying to deal with your baby while you go run the streets. But it's hard because she doesn't know what's wrong with him. She's making assumptions. She's looking at him, trying to figure it out, but she does not know. Hence why it's rumored that she was trying to get his paperwork and bring him to the doctor. You get it? I hope you guys are liking the video. She goes on to say she consistently reaches out to you for his actual needs. No, for his social security information so that she can ensure his needs are met. See? Then she says, we do nothing but care for you and shower him with love. You exploit him as a pawn because you are aware that my mother will always come through for him. And that is unjust. My mother maintains a highly productive schedule and takes him with her everywhere. She continually spends her own money to support him. He essentially resides with her, and when you do have him, you return him with nothing. She purchases his underwear and his clothing. When you do have the means, yes, you do send money for necessities. But it's rare, and it's rare you send big bills knowing my mom is providing for your child and hers. Now let's be clear about this. When she said that Chrisean don't provide for this baby and she just bring Junior back with nothing, I believe that wholeheartedly. How long have I been telling y'all Junior is an accessory? She has 3 accessories she uses for sympathy: God, crying, and Junior. Junior is one of those accessories. She go live, she kiss on them, play with them, whatever, just to make it look like she had this baby, and then she go drop him back off. I've been telling y'all that. I've been told y'all that. She's not even attached to this baby. There's no chemistry between Chrisean and this baby. Now, the baby has a natural chemistry to his mother. It's natural with the baby. But Chrisean does not have motherly instinct. She lacked that. She's not built with that. The bitch might be AI or something. So I believe everything Denise is saying. She's not lying. I believe that Chassity have to buy the food. And speaking of food, Terrine, Tessa already came out and said that the baby still drink milk. Because she said they was on the way to the party and had to stop and get the baby some food, and they had to get his milk. Junior is 2 years old. Still drinking milk. I hope it ain't Similac. They probably done switched them to insurers or something, but at 2 years old, I knew he couldn't eat. You know when I knew he couldn't eat? When she was sitting down in that restaurant and she put the mashed potatoes on that baby tongue, that baby didn't know what to do. It was the most foreign thing he had ever seen. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember her in that restaurant. Don't make me go get it. She was in that restaurant with that baby. And that baby, she put some mashed potatoes on that baby in that baby mouth. That baby did not know what to do. It didn't know where to go, it was, hold on. Because I don't lie on nobody. I don't have that to do. Hold on. I might be a lot of things, but a liar ain't one of them. I'm about to show y'all. This, I told y'all then he ain't eating no solid foods. And then right after that, what did she do? Right after that, what did she do? Right after that, she came back and put him in a high chair and some smushed bananas on it and made it seem like he was eating smushed bananas. Girl, bye. Hold on. I might be a lot of things, but a lie ain't one of them. This video right here.
Louisiana chicken pasta.
That's cool.
Okay.
Amen.
I'm trying to get to the point. Is it on this part? It was this video when she put the mashed potatoes in that baby mouth. I don't know if it was this video.
I just mix the bunch because track and field helps you improve. And
he was already spaced out then. And I told y'all then that I believe that he was blind and non-responsive a lot because I said most babies would have been trying to get the plate off the table. Remember? I said most babies, you'd have had to put the baby down because they would have been trying to grab. She pulling plates and food and all that to the baby. The baby ain't make eye contact once. Remember, we had a whole live on this. Look. Watch her put stuff to her mouth. This baby don't even react. Look.
Let me get
all right, come on. So, this is okay. I stopped smoking.
No normal baby will sit there with no plate of food sitting there. Listen to me. Listen to me. No normal baby will be sitting in front of this girl with a plate full of food and not try to lunge at that plate. The smell of the food would have had the baby going. Just the smell. Just the smell. Before they could see the food, the smell of the food would have had the baby turned the fuck up. The baby would have been, soon as the baby caught sight or wind of the food, you would have had to literally put the baby in a chair. The baby would have been trying to lose their mind, trying to get to the plate. Junior sat there and watched this girl eat a whole meal and ain't budged not one time. Look.
Drinking. Now I just full-time workout.
You want to know why the smell probably wouldn't arouse him? He don't eat solid food. Hello? It's like a dog. And I'm not calling Junior a dog at all. I'm using this as an example. Listen to me. I have a dog. His name is Saint. Saint eats nothing but dog food. When Saint go by his gammy, I knew immediately Saint was getting table food, because when I sat down to eat my food, Saint was by my leg like couldn't move. It's the same thing with a baby. The first time you give them a little bit of table food, they don't want no more milk. If he had been eating table food at the smell of the restaurant, at the smell of the food, he would have lost his mind. Then when she put the food in his mouth, he would have been able to eat it. He wasn't able to eat it. The stuff, it was just literally sitting on his lip like this. I knew then that baby couldn't eat solid food. And that baby was over a year old then. Come on, man. You ain't got to have children. If you've been around children, you know that what I'm saying is the God's honest truth. Rather you feel like I'm hating on Chrisean or not. If you've been around children, babies, and I'm talking about not how I feel about Chrisean. I'm talking about specifically what I'm saying about Junior. If you are honest with yourself, you know that everything that I have said thus far about this baby is the God's honest truth. I'm not on here to drag the baby. I don't do that. I don't rock like that. You see what I'm saying? So when Chrisean gets into it with the niece and the niece go to exposing, this is only the beginning. Listen, they about to really expose. It's about to be crazy. So look, now Chrisean, again, like I told you, not caring about the niece, not caring about her sister, not caring about nobody but Chrisean, not caring about Chrisean Jr. Watch how Chrisean respond to the niece as if she a bitch off the street. Look. Hold on.
Fuck you, Destiny. You stupid.
Chrisean talking to her blood niece like she a bitch off the street. Because remember, she got her own blood sister jump. You think the niece stand a chance? This the same girl who got her sister jump. You think her niece stand a chance? Let's get into her response.
Stupid ass bitch. Destiny, you a weird ass bitch on everything. I'll beat the shit out of you too, bro. Everybody, bro, on everything I love, bro. I was a retired crash out, but come keep playing with my son, bro. I will hurt y'all niggas, bro. Like, Destiny, you're a fat ass weirdo, bro. You're weird, bro. Real shit, nigga. You too, nigga. You be texting me and asking me for money, bitch. What I do? I send that shit to your fat ass, bro. For you and your weird ass daughter, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas.
Now, she goes far. Now you talking about I send that money to you for you and your weird ass daughter. That's your niece, you fucking imbecile. You snaggletooth dog. That's what your niece have to do with how you feel about your other niece. This is an evil dog asshole. You see what I'm saying? Now you bring, and then God forbid, thank God they didn't stoop to your level. Thank God they didn't stoop to your level. Because what if they'd have turned back around and went to dragging on Junior? Thank God they didn't stoop to your level. You are the last person to talk about anybody's child. The last person. Listen to me and listen to me good. Chrisean Rock is the last person to even mention children. God gonna whoop your ass, girl. Mark my word. So now here you go dragging in your great niece into something that this is a child. This child don't have nothing to do with this. Why are you bringing your great niece into some stuff That ain't got nothing to do with her because you's an evil bitch. That's why. And I've been telling y'all this for the longest. I remember when all them YouTubers, and I know y'all in here, I got 2,054 people in the chat like the video. So I know y'all in here. And I've addressed y'all before. When I told y'all, and when I was on this island by myself saying, y'all, this girl don't need to have no children. When she said out her mouth, not mine, when she said, when I killed the first 3, when Chrisean came to the internet and said, I killed 3 babies and I want to have triplets so that I can get the 3 back that I killed, I told y'all she should not have had no children. It was a bunch of you raggedy dogs telling me that children change parents. Children change women. And I told y'all that's not true, because if that was the case, we wouldn't have deadbeat mothers. I knew it. I was on that island by myself and you bitches made money. Oh, you hoes made coin. Hundreds of thousands of views on your video, parading and championing this stuff. Now this baby 2 years old and he still ain't walking. He still ain't talking. He still ain't eating. I hope all you YouTubers choke on all them words, and I hope the money you gained, I hope it spend well in your pocket. I hope your conscience fuck with you at night. All y'all YouTubers, even if you switched your tone, because you was doing it and you knew it was wrong when you was doing it, but it made you money. So all y'all YouTubers who was on the Rockhead bandwagon, even the ones who still on there, that baby 2 years old and he still ain't walking, he still ain't talking, and he still ain't eating solid food. I hope that money burn a hole through your pocket, bitch. Respectfully. No, disrespectfully. How about that? Disrespectfully. Slut. Into the few niggas who I think might be a little loose-wristed, running behind a female, parading this crap, championing this bitch. Oh, y'all just hating. Oh, y'all just mad. Now a whole child life could be messed up because all you want to do is make money and he shirt and he sheep and herd sheep. I'm sorry. I've been called this. This ain't the end for Junior. Junior could be all right. But what I'm saying to y'all is, I hope it makes you feel good. All y'all bitches made a lot of money. I know you did. But I hope you sleep good at night. I really don't. I wish nightmares on you bitches. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't hope. Let me, because I know my words is powerful. So let me put them words back. I wish nightmares on you hoes. Especially after I seen his picture of his hernia, I wish nothing but nightmares on you hoes. Speaking of, let me show y'all something. Oh, like the video too, since we on here, because we joking. Yeah, welcome to the party. If y'all new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I keeps it real. I'm not the rest of these YouTubers. I don't play like them. I'm going to get on here and tell y'all what's right, whether you like it or not. There's a child involved, and I'm on here to advocate for this child. Get the likes up on the video. And let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you how I know that hospital didn't give a damn about her nor Junior. Hold on. And I ain't showing nothing that she ain't posted. But I want to show this to y'all. Here you go. Take a look at this video. Take a look at this picture. Blow it up if you need to. I need everybody's attention on this picture. This is what Chrisean posted. This is Junior on the day he was born. If you look closely at the photo, you can see the hernia. Look. I ain't gonna point it out. Look. I'll wait. The hernia is in his groin area. You can see this. You can see it. It's right there. She posted it. I didn't. All of the speculation about did the baby have the hernia when she had the baby? Did the baby grow the hernia later? That baby had that hernia. I'm looking at it. That baby come home with that hernia. Don't tell me what the hospital would and wouldn't do. Bitch, money, talk, and bullshit gonna always run a marathon, bitch. Don't tell me what no hospital will and won't do. That's the hernia right there. Dummy. And they sent her home with the baby. Blueface told you they sent her home with the hernia and told her to make the appointment. That's why Blueface exposed the picture, because the bitch kept saying, I'm going to the doctor. I'm going to the doctor. And when Blue called, oh, I missed the appointment. I missed the appointment. Then Blue put the photo out there. That's the only reason that baby had that procedure. If Blue never put the photo out there, that baby hernia probably would be big as the fucking state right now. Do I agree with the methods? No. But did I understand exactly what was happening when it happened? Absolutely. I tried to tell y'all that, but a lot of y'all get so caught up under Chrisean and this bull with her being able to manipulate y'all into believing her crap. Like just like on this video here, talking about y'all gonna try to say something about my son. Ain't nobody said nothing negative about your son. We talking about your parenting and lack thereof. Bitch, you ain't a good mama. You ain't taking care of your child. You don't never be with him. You don't never pay for nothing. That's what they talking about. Ain't nobody said nothing negative about this baby. But y'all have been manipulated by this hoe. I'm a bitch like Chrisean's worst nightmare because I can see right through them. They run, listen, people like Chrisean are master manipulators. They will make the public believe of this image that really does not exist. And it's so fragile, that image. And it just take a big bad wolf like me to come along. I don't even have to huff and puff to blow the house down. I could just pluck it. A bitch like Chrisean hate to see me coming. You can't lie to me. You can't manipulate me. You can't play me on that bullshit that you play the masses on. I see you. I see you. You can't play me like that. I'm your worst fucking nightmare. And I ain't scared of none of that witchcraft shit you got going on either. Try it. I invited. There's bigger fish to fry here. There's a baby that is being neglected, that has been neglected. And this bitch over here on the internet, and oh, don't get me started about Ronnie. Rest in peace to Ronnie. Justice for Ronnie. People losing their lives, 90 going west. And this bitch running around with Bino, cussing out family members because she need a babysitter. And don't want to pay nobody. Oh, and newsflash, Malones, you want to know why she want to know how much everything costs and why she don't have no money to pay? The bitch broke. She been pillar to post penny pension since Blueface left that hoe. The last money you seen her with was the last money you seen her with. That hoe been faking the funk and faking it till she make it ever since Blueface got locked up. She broke. That's why she can't pay for this. She broke.
Then you got your ugly ass daughters. Fuck you, Destiny. You stupid ass bitch. Destiny.
This is her and her own sister, her own niece. But it is what it is. I get it. Certain family dynamics could be like that. But you mad because your niece clocked you. You mad because your niece clocked your tea and put your business out there. That girl ain't say nothing negative about your child. She clocked your tea and you mad. Musty ass. Bitch look musty as a billy goat. That's what she mad about. Because the niece clocked her tea in front of everybody. And then she goes on another rampage. And listen, one thing about a person, let them talk. They're going to always tell you the truth. Keep letting them talk. Then she goes on a rampage and brings up the fact that Junior don't belong to Blueface. Duh. That shouldn't have been a surprise to nobody. It was a Freudian slip. For those in the back who don't know what a Freudian slip is, see, when people who are pathological liars, they truth tend to sneak out and creep out on them when they least expect it. And it's called a Freudian slip. So in the midst of their lies, the truth tend to sneak out and bite their ass. So in the midst of her lies, keeping up the charade that Blueface was this baby's daddy, come to find out in the midst of an argument, I told you the truth comes out on on 2 occasions. Mad Day and a joke. Mad Day came, and what she say? He don't even belong to y'all. He ain't even y'all kid. I told you that. Let's get into her putting a foot in her mouth and responding to Carlissa.
Lady Carlissa, mind your fucking business, bitch. For real, bro. For real. Mind your motherfucking business, bitch. For real, bro. Y'all niggas weird too, nigga. Fuck. Weird ass niggas. All y'all niggas weird, nigga. Fuck. All y'all niggas weird, nigga. Fuck. You and your son, nigga. Fuck. You ain't had this same energy when your son posted your grandson penis, nigga.
No, we just discussed that. He didn't post it. Well, he kind of did. But if you remember the photo, you couldn't even see it. You want to know why you couldn't see the baby's little area? Because the hernia was so big, it completely engulfed his entire groin. Oh, yeah. See, she just gonna put it up there that they posted his penis. But the fact of the matter is, you couldn't see it because the hernia had grew so big, it literally swallowed it. If you want a visual, it looked like a belly button. Yeah, we're gonna get graphic. Because I need y'all to understand how bad this is. This is how much of a pathological. Yeah, it looked like a belly button. Not an Audi, an any. That's how big the hernia was between his baby legs. Listen to me. I saw that photo, and God is my witness. My mama could get on this live and tell you if I'm lying now. That shit woke me up out my sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning. Listen. I saw that picture on Twitter, and I remember saving it to my phone, and I remember looking at it. The picture, after I went to sleep, it woke me out of my sleep at 4 in the morning. It literally, my spirit was so unsettled at what I had saw. I couldn't even sleep. So while she casually goes around saying, oh, he posts my baby penis, he posts my baby. No, he posts the hernia that engulfed said penis. You raggedy bitch. Tell a whole story. Don't tell the part that make him look bad. Tell the whole story. Chrisean Jr. is a pawn to her, another accessory.
Out, nigga. Where was this energy at, bitch? All y'all keep attacking my kid, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas, bro. Stop talking shit, for real. Leave me alone. It's not your blood. That's my baby. Fuck. That's my baby. Fuck. Y'all getting on my nerves, bro. For real, like, what?
That's not your blood. That's my baby. Duh. That baby don't look nothing like Blueface. That baby don't have nothing for Blueface. And not to mention, when Blueface finally was meeting up face-to-face with Junior, remember when she first had him when he went to Baltimore? I seen the interaction. There was no connection. Blueface even came out and said he held the baby and there was no connection. He said, I held my other 2 kids and immediately I had a connection. And when I held this baby, I didn't have no connection. I didn't need Blueface to tell me that. I saw it through the video. But when he confirmed it, I said, there you go. So now in Mad Day, she mad. He ain't your blood. He's my baby. Duh, stupid. Duh. Ronnie is his daddy, and Ronnie will get justice. Oh, Ronnie gonna get justice, bitch, and he gonna find, and his family gonna find out if that's his baby, and everything gonna fall into place. Listen, we are in the This is balance. Scales will be balanced. You get it? Scales will be balanced. Mark my word. Watch. Meet me back here. Scales will be balanced. Meet me back over here when the scales are balanced.
This shit retarded. Like what? And then that bitch ass lady, Carlissa, mind your fucking.
So as you heard her say, then she goes on to say that the baby don't belong to them, that it's not their blood, it's her baby. All right, girl, fine. Well then, fast forward, Terrine, after all of that, Chrisean, we got the videos on the channel. I'm not getting too far into it, but Chrisean gets the SWAT team, the FBI, the CIA, the Navy SEALs, special team, field teams, SEAL Team 6, and everybody to go get Junior from Terrine's house. She finally get Junior, and she acting like she just love her baby and over there taking care of her baby and setting up things for her baby. It's all a bunch of cap. Either way, Terrine has now come back out to respond, and Terrine is pissed. And Terrine is spilling tea. Terrine tells us that Chrisean had chlamydia when she gave birth, amongst other things, okay? Now, a lot of people know that allegedly, according to what the doctors say, that when you have a baby with an STD or an STI, that it can cause blindness on the baby because the birth canal is so sensitive that when a baby is coming through your birth canal, if there's any infection or anything negative, that baby can be affected. Yes, just going through your birth canal with chlamydia can blind your child. It is a fact. So some people are saying when Terrine says she had chlamydia and still had the baby, people are saying, oh, that's why he's blind. Mm-hmm. So she says that amongst other things, but you can see that she's frustrated because she really looked out for Chrisean. And like I've been trying to tell all the rest of the Malones, she don't care about y'all. She's going to use you and throw you away when she's done. And Terrine seems like she wants Chrisean's head off the shoulders. And I too want that to happen. So let's get into Terrine and a little bit of her response. Y'all like the video.
These things kick in day one when you gave birth. Why? Because I was there. It didn't kick in. It didn't kick in.
She's talking about her motherly instincts. I told y'all that too. I said she lacked motherly instincts. I knew that when she had the baby and she was so worried about IG. Did anything else.
When the nurses came in and told you, can they talk to you about yourself? You're like, no. Just go ahead and put it out there when I was wrong. Yeah, and they said you had chlamydia. Your motherly instincts didn't kick in. They said we have to do a C-section. Guess what? You refused. You didn't want to mess up your little tattoo. Or you didn't want to get cut, right? Oh, all right.
Now, let me stop her right there. A lot of people were saying, the Rockheads were saying, well, that's not true because at the hospital, once they say you got to get a C-section, you got to get it. They wouldn't have let her say no. First of all, she went to a birthing center. This is the same birthing center that saw Junior come out with a hernia and sent him home with the same hernia. Hello? I'm going to say it one more time. This is a birthing center, the same birthing center that saw this baby come out with this hernia and sent her home with the baby and the hernia in tow. So don't tell me what they would have done or would not have done. Don't tell me, because apparently this birthing center do what the hell they want to do. Don't tell me. Just because it happened at your experience does not mean it happens for everybody's experience. Okay? And everybody has a price. I don't care if they're a doctor, lawyer, judge, police. Stop thinking that these people who have these job titles really embody the integrity that you think these titles carry. Just because somebody is a doctor, a lawyer, or judge don't mean they're the most honest person. Everybody has a price. Everybody, especially in this economy, everybody got a price. And like I said, Chrisean walked in with a pocket full of cash. Put the 2 and 2 together if you choose.
Mother instincts was that thing. Because you sent through that infected canal, right? You did that. So don't do that. And I encourage you, I keep asking, leave me alone. But you want to play with my children now, right? You play with my children. Talking about my grandbaby, like, and you know what's crazy? We will never talk about Chrisean because he's special and we really love him. But yo, you are foul.
And I respect Terrine for that. I respect the hell out of Terrine for that. Because let me tell you something. When somebody harming your child or saying something about your child, your natural instinct is to go after theirs. I ain't even going to hold you. But when it's a blood relative, a lot of times, especially if you genuine and you care for the child, you're not going to throw the child under the bus. Even if you just a genuine, I know for me, I typically stop myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the child ain't got nothing to do with that. But I understand mothers who go child for child. Like the other girl said, like Blueface, like Bino baby mama said, let's go baby for baby. I understand the sentiment. Because Chrisean talks crazy about people churn as if she really have the golden child. You know what I'm saying? So I totally understand some of these girls responding saying, bitch, let's go baby for baby. But I respect the hell out of Terrine for not doing that because you can tell she genuinely cares for her blood nephew. Regardless of what this bitch doing, that's still my blood and I ain't going to do him like that. But I know it's making her mad because I know she want to go hard on her, but got to hold back because of her nephew. And this is why Chrisean is not as dumb as she looks. She's stupid. She's not dumb. Stupid and dumb are different. Stupid is a behavior. Dumb is who you are. You see what I'm saying? Listen, she's not dumb. She uses these family because she knows that it's going to be hard for them to go off on her and tell her tea because it's going to affect the baby. Why you think when she went to have the meetup with Tifa, what did she do when she had that meetup with Tifa on Zeus Network? Hold Junior. Remember she was holding Junior, y'all? She was holding Junior because she knew regardless of anything, Tifa not going to steal on her with the baby in her hand. She knows this. She uses that to her advantage when it comes to her family. So yes, Terrine, she used you, threw you away, and she knows that you care enough about Junior that no matter how hard you want to go on her, you're going to hold your tongue because you care about your nephew. She used you, bruh. She do that with all of them.
You are foul and disgusting. And how you playing? It's a no-go zone. It's a no-go zone over here. You know that. It's a no-go zone over here. Why didn't your mother instincts kick in day one? We had a meeting with CPS. My reason for that is because I have to clear my name. I have to clear my position. Yeah.
Pause. Now, people are saying that she was at the CPS place at the moment. Now, she said we're having a meeting with CPS because I have to clear my name. Clear your name about what, Terrine? What the hell did you find out going on with this baby? What the hell? Clear your name? Bitch, y'all act like y'all just committed a robbery together. What is going on? Clear your name? What is happening? Y'all, that part went over y'all head. I gotta clear my name. Clear your name, y'all kill somebody? What the hell? They say Chrisean Rock is accusing her of kidnapping, but she can't because she told Chrisean to come get her baby. And by law, technically by law, she shouldn't give her baby. By law, she don't have to give her baby to nobody other than Chrisean. By law. So technically, she didn't kidnap her. She said, come. She literally said, bitch, come get your baby. She encouraged Chrisean to come get the baby. So she can't say Terrine kidnapped her. Because she said, bitch, come get your baby. I know because they say Chrisean told officers that the baby was held for ransom. Trust and believe. If they thought that, they would have kicked that door down and arrested everybody in there. Trust and believe. But I see what you're saying, though. That's probably why she responded to that.
Someone protect myself. You tell lies and you sell fake stories. I see what's going on. You don't mind. So, okay, why would I, after you didn't come get him, be like, okay, I'm just going to wait on Chrisean's time? No, it don't work like that, baby girl. It's me, big sis. But you played. You let your little emotions and the drugs rewire your little brain, and you did what you did. Now you think it's cool. It's not. Play with me, my household, post in my household. When was that ever a thing that's cool to play with? It was never a thing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. When Chrisean posted that video of the police outside that girl house, she doxed that girl. Now, granted, the average person is not going to go try to find where Terrine stayed. But there's some weirdos, especially some rockheads, some Chriseanimals that would love, that's especially if they live near or the area, that would love to go around there and harass that girl. Chrisean was wrong for doxing that girl. She was wrong. Bitch, that's where your nieces and nephews live and where your baby was. What's going to happen when y'all get back cool? Because that's your sister. Y'all going to get back cool. So now you just dox your sister and put her in harm's way? That's an evil. I told y'all, Chrisean the evil bitch. I told y'all. Y'all don't be listening to me. I told y'all.
Cool to play with. You did wrong. You did wrong. But it's like, okay, you want me to lay it out? I'll lay it out. But I'm going to leave that for now. Don't keep playing with me. All my kids, y'all threatening my daughter, sending her messages. Who coming to see her today? Pull up. Don't do that. We had a meeting with CPS. My reason for don't do that. You start a bunch of unnecessary foul drama. You can't hold your word on nothing. You heard me. Can't hold your word on nothing. Only thing you held your word on was coming with the police, and you brought the whole police force. And yes, I'm not answering my door.
See what she said? You can't hold your word on nothing. The only thing you hold your word on is coming with the police. That's the same thing happened to Tessa. She lies to y'all. She uses the illusion of having money and fame and clout. This is what she does. This only works on people who don't know. This only works on the ignorant. Okay? What Chrisean does is uses the illusion of money and clout to get you guys to do favors for her. And you think because you're seeing her with these celebrities and you're seeing her going viral that she really had this money and clout, but she never had it. That's why she never come through with none of the other stuff. She don't have it, Terrine. She broke, bruh. She faking it till she thinks she gonna make it again. She can't give you what she don't have. She would just never admit it. I'm telling you, it's a fact. She would just never admit it. She ain't had it. The last time Chrisean had money, listen to me. The last time Chrisean had money was when she was in that house. When Chrisean had rented that house and lied and told everybody she bought a new house, that was the last time Chrisean had money. Listen, the last time Chrisean had money was when she was in that house. That was the last time you even seen her have money in her hand. She broke. When Chrisean got money, not only are the chains cackling and crackling against each other, she got money all over the place. She broke.
And that was me, sitting on the couch. I don't answer the door for the police. What are you talking about? Especially after they come in 2 something in the morning. Why would I answer the door? Why would I? You play games. And you thought you was going to play with me. But I made sure my name was canceled out with CPS and anybody so you couldn't play with me with him. You did that, though. You did that. So now your karma, that's on you. But don't forget, every action, a reaction comes behind it. Right. So be careful on the type of reactions that you want. You keep putting negativity out here, negativity will chase you down. I could really do you dirty. You know what? I'm going to keep my little stuff in the tuck. I got it. For now. Don't do that. You start a bunch of...
So that was Terrine. And she's right. You send negativity out, you will get negativity back. Y'all get the likes up on the video, please. But Chrisean is evil, and she's using everybody around her. She's awaiting for Blueface to come home. In Chrisean's mind, she's going to go right back to Blueface. I get it. He can have his girlfriends and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. She can go over there and play with Bino. She needs her plug. She needs the person who got her here. Blueface. That's the only person that matters. And she don't even really give a damn about Blueface per se. She gives a damn about what Blueface can do for her. Everybody else is an accessible accessory that she can just throw away and use when she wants. But that's why Terrine mad, and I understand, especially after you've been holding secrets, taking care of her baby, and bitch, you gonna get out here and play with me like that, and my kid and my grandkid. I don't blame Terrine. I'm on Terrine's side. You a dirty bitch. But I told y'all that's who she was. I've been telling y'all that since how long? So now I want to get into apparently Chasity done got arrested, child. That just broke recently. Hold on, where I shared that at? Yeah. So look, now her other sister, Chasity is the other sister. Chasity is the sister who wouldn't get in the middle of Tifa and Chrisean's beef. Now, Tifa and Chrisean was beefing because Chrisean had her friends, January and March, jump her sister on Zeus Network on Baddies, right? Now, they had to sit down later on because they stopped talking, as we know. And Chasity is the sister that came on that episode of Baddies when she was trying to be the mediator between Chrisean and Tifa. Now, Chrisean got mad with Chasity and started saying negative and nasty shit about Chasity because that's what she does. Whenever she get mad, she come on here and lie on people. She say some truths too, probably, but she be lying for the most part. So she came on here and dragged Chasity because Chasity wouldn't take her side and lie on Tifa and say Tifa did X, Y, and Z. But Tifa recently, Chasity recently had posted this, and this was a video of her baby and Chrisean Jr. And look, he's sitting up. I saw this and I was so happy. Look at Junior. He looks like he's sitting up. He's moving his legs. He looked like he's clapping. And listen, the best thing for babies like Junior is to be around other babies. This is why children who have siblings tend to grow faster. They tend to be they tend to excel faster than others because they learn from other children. They learn from looking and seeing and watching and observing other children. So Junior being with another baby is extremely good for him because he's going to start to see how this baby acts, and he's going to start to make in his head, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so Chasity had just posted this picture or this video of the two kids, and then boom, we heard recently today she got arrested. Let's get into what she got arrested for. Crystal Rock's sister, shout out to Corey Lombardi on Twitter, man. That's my boy. Crystal Rock's sister Chasity was arrested yesterday in Connecticut while being out there as a babysitter for Crystal Rock. Her bond is $250,000. She only got to drop 10%. So Shorty gotta slide $25K and walk free. Will Crystal Rock help her post bail? Hell no. Chrisean ain't got no $25,000. Now, this is her information. It says the inmate, Malone Chasity. Here's her birthday. Dang, she was born in 94. Damn. So she got arrested on the 13th. It says arrest without warrant, unsentenced, bond $250,000. What was she arrested for? Hold on. Is it on there and I'm not seeing it? Let me see.
Believe that may be true. Knowing who we're dealing with Chrisean. So it might have a little truth to it. I could be wrong, but I doubt it.
This girl saying that people are saying Chrisean had Chasity locked up. Oh, I don't know about that.
What I'm talking about, let me explain. Chrisean's sister Chasity just got locked up. Chrisean caused Chasity to be something like a traveling nanny to help take care of Junior, right? Chrisean just recently was all over the internet because she gets into it with her sister Terrine. Okay, had this big old fuss, removes Junior out of Terrine's care, only to have him with her and her sister, basically only to still need a babysitter. And now you got him in a hotel room. That's neither here nor there. I'm gonna push past that. Now, a couple days ago, Chasity got into it with Tessa because Tessa was hanging with someone who was talking shit about Chasity. So Chasity checked Tessa and bust her window out. We don't know what are the actual charges.
Wait, I didn't know that. She said Chasity got into it with Tessa because Tessa was hanging with somebody who talked crap about Chasity. So that means none of these girls are loyal to each other. But then she goes on to say that what happened?
Chasity got into it with Tessa because Tessa was hanging with someone who was talking shit about Chasity. So Chasity checked Tessa and bust her window out.
Oh, Chasity checked Tessa and bust Tessa window out. Got it. Allegedly. This is what I'm hearing off TikTok.
We don't know what are the actual charges, but I'm just saying that's an incident that happened. Now, how do we know this? Oh, because they're one of their older sisters, which is China, the one who don't have any talent, but she feels the need to tell all the family business. She's on the internet and she said that. Now, here's the thing. Chrisean and Chasity got into it very bad earlier this year. Like it was a lot of hurtful shit being said. But then I guess they made up and now Chasity is in jail. I told y'all in my last video, Chrisean is very spiteful, very vengeful. And as soon as you let your guard down, she attacks. Now, maybe I'm just reaching, but I truly believe so. And now Chastity's daughter is left in Chrisean's care.
Is that true? Do Chrisean have Chasity, little girl? I hope not. This is all gossip, y'all. We don't know if any of this is true.
I hope Chasity can make a phone call and get that baby out of Chrisean's care because Chrisean couldn't keep my dog. See, people like that are very spiteful and vengeful. When they can't get to you, they'll do little shit to your baby. I'm just saying. And now she want to act like, well, I took care of your baby. Hey, no, bitch. You probably was the one who called. Because how did the police find Chasity? No matter whatever her charges is, if it was something that was pending, like they've been looking for her, how did they find her? I'm just saying, how would they find her? I don't know. But unless it was something that happened there, unless she basically got into it with somebody and ended up going to jail, maybe that's something that happened. But if it's something where they were looking for her, how would they know what room she in when Chrisean already had the room? So Chasity probably didn't get a new room. It's one thing to track someone down once they've been on a flight or some shit, but how do you know what room? How do you know where they at? I don't know. This is just me.
So I guess she's speculating that Chrisean might have had something to do with her getting arrested or whatever.
Okay, everybody put pinkies in the air for this afternoon tea I'm about to spill. So apparently Chasity Malone, one of Chrisean's sisters, she has found herself locked up in Connecticut on a $250,000 bond. Now, what she did to get this bond, nobody knows because they don't.
And that's another thing. Where are the charges? Why are we only seeing the bond and all this other stuff? What are the charges? Where are they? I don't feel like looking it up.
Have what the actual crime is posted on the site where she got booked at. But rumor has it, according to China, you know, she messy, likes to run that mouth. So I'm getting this tea from the sister. She said that rumor has it is that Terrine is the one who called the police and told them where Chasity would be, and that she basically set her up. How can somebody just call and say that you was in a specific place, and just because you got a warrant, they not just gonna lock you up and give you no $250,000 bond. That's not really making sense. So one of the many reasons that we see Chrisean posting Junior and baby Lulu together watching Miss Rachel. Oh my God, that video is so cute. Junior looks so good. Finally, you got him looking a little decent. But yes, so not only does she have Junior back now baby Lulu is there because the mama is locked up. We don't know if she's gonna get bonded out or what's going on with that. We'll see what happens. But as of right now, Chrisean has 2 babies that her and Bino is taking care of. And y'all know how it be when you get locked up on the weekend too, and you can't get bonded out. You gotta sit there till Monday. So she gets bonded out and she get out because she do have a baby, baby Luella, I think her name is, baby Lulu, and the baby need her because the babysitter down and do that solid for her sister like all her sisters have done for her when she was locked up. But yeah, y'all.
Girl, Chrisean ain't like that. I don't know. Now, thank you for this attachment. I forgot who just sent this to me. Somebody just sent me an attachment saying that she's not in jail, that Chassity's not in jail. Girl, listen, I don't know. We on the emotional roller coaster. Let's get into it.
This number from the bitch, I'm not saying why. So I'm like, why? Because usually you'll have like a court date arraignment. I'm like, why would it be so high? You know, I don't know if it's misdemeanor, felony, you know, to make sure that I know I'm gonna get my money back. So I don't know what type of charge it is.
Hold on, let me look it up.
Oh, it sounds like somebody calling down there to see, and they're gonna confirm that she's not locked up. Okay.
Looks like she's a fugitive from justice. So our Connecticut charge is a fugitive from justice. Some other state wants her for charges.
Oh, probably from the Maryland. So it's just like probation. I'm surprised they even gave a bond because usually when she...
Okay, wait, my bad. Retract what I just said. She is arrested, but they say fugitive charges. So the bitch was on the run. Okay, you can't be a traveling nanny and you on the run, Chassity. Oh, you so slow. I told you the whole family slow as turtles. Didn't I tell y'all that? Didn't I tell y'all the whole family slow as a turtle? How you gonna be a traveling nanny and you got warrants, bitch? That don't go like that, Chassity. Chassity, use your brain. It ain't supposed to just have something inside of it. Girl, make this make sense.
She's on being on parole, they don't give you a bond.
But yeah, well, in Connecticut we have bonds on everybody, but
Gotcha. So therefore, there's no reason to bond out because the Maryland's going to come get her.
Going to Maryland. Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
Bye.
So there you go. She is locked up on fugitive warrant charges. They say the man said it's $250,000. Now, people say when you got warrants, they don't give you a bond. According to the man in Connecticut, everybody gets a bond. If the price is right, Connecticut just might. So if you go to jail in Connecticut, it's going to cost you a pretty penny, but you can buy your way out of your freedom, okay? Because the man from the Connecticut place said, oh, in Connecticut, everybody gets a bond. You see what I'm saying? I know Connecticut getting money over fist. Do you hear me? But listen, they put the bond so high, that bitch ain't got no $25,000. Chassity about to go sit down. Chrisean don't have $25,000. The average American don't have $25,000. They don't have no assets. They don't own nothing. So they about to go sit down. Hell, China got fired from McDonald's. Y'all remember? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all remember when I made my jingle about Chrisean. I mean, about China. Y'all, China was outside. That's the oldest sister. China used to work at McDonald's, and she used to go outside on her lunch break and go live. But one day she went outside. Normally she'll smoke a cigarette and go live. Bitch, one day China went outside and smoked a golf. China had done got stressed out. They was fucking with her. My girl China with the McDonald's hat on, the McDonald's shirt. My girl rolled up on side of McDonald's and blew. China was blowing that smoke up to the ancestors. Do you hear me? And boy, when I seen that, boy, I looked at China, I said, bitch, them people gonna fire the fuck out you. You can't be in front of them people's store with the outfit on, with the hat that said McDonald's in the shirt. You feel what I'm saying? Smoking a gall. You can't do that. And then I came up with the jingle. I said, they're gonna give her the 3 taps. Y'all remember the 3 taps? They're gonna hit China with the 3 taps and say, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You fired, bitch. And sure as I got a nose on my face, China was let go. Shit me. Don't tell me I ain't no prophetess. Girl, please. Don't tell me I ain't no prophetess. I am Prophetess Vu, self-proclaimed, but still I am the prophetess. I'm telling you what I saw. I seen it happen. I said, China, you can't be outside them people hospital, no outside them people hamburger place smoking on no go on live, girl, with the McDonald's, with the McDonald's M right here. You can't do that, girl. You got to wait till you get home and take the clothes off. But yeah, they ended up letting her go anyway. But that's not the point. The point I'm making is nobody in the family have assets. So nobody would even be able to put something up to get Chassity out of jail. So with that being said, 10% of $250,000 is $25,000. I'm sorry. She ain't coming home. Not until the judge say so. Not till the judge say so. But Chrisean probably putting spell work on her sisters, quiet as it's kept. Sisters, if I was y'all, because y'all know allegedly they say she be messing in that spell work. Chrisean probably putting spell work on y'all for trying to expose her. Y'all might want to do y'all a little energy cleanse. So there you have it, y'all. The people said that girl is in jail, but it's for a felony warrant. She's a fugitive. Thank you, Mango Gelato, for being a member for 16 months. I appreciate you. Says happy Sunday, Boo and Saint. Thank you so much. Saint by his gammy, girl. Thank God. He would have been jingling baby all in the background. Thank you, Pure Joy, for being a member for 8 months. I appreciate you so much. Says Boo Terrine says she was a reader, and so and she can do things to crack rock, but she won't. She's into, what is this? Brujeria? I've never heard of that. I believe it though. I believe it. That's crazy. Thank you so much. And William, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Says Junior looks just like Ronnie because that's his father, or at least that's what I believe. You feel me? But with that being said, y'all, I'm about to get up off here and go enjoy the rest of my Sunday. I hope you guys do the same. I'm sorry. Y'all, like the video if you haven't already. First and foremost, subscribe to the channel. We getting the channel to 100K before the end of the year. Be a part of history, okay? And then also, the point of this video, like most of my videos when it comes down to this, is to bring awareness about this stuff with Junior. Okay, Junior is the only person being neglected and the only person who's being messed over in this situation, and I hate that for him. And you know what? He gonna get help. He gonna get to a better space. But until then, we gotta continue to make a lot of noise about this to make this whole do right by this child. Okay. Now, with that being said, I'm going to leave y'all with a Junior song and I'm out this bitch, okay? Love y'all down to the ground. And Junior, hold your head up, Junior. I know you're stuck over there with them demons. I know every day you wish you can escape, but Junior, just know your internet auntie is working diligently to get you to freedom, Junior, because you deserve more than being surrounded by them demons and ghouls and goblins. They call them alone. You get it? So with that being said, Junior, hold your head up, hold your neck up, and most importantly, hold your knees together so you can get to walking. Love y'all down to the ground. Junior, I got you, bro. Junior, Junior. He la be do be I'm Illuminati. Can't you tell? He needs love.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Choo, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up, Then it bust it open, lift it up, yeah. Come on, lift it up, Then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. Bend it, for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bust or not.
Come on, blaze up. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.